slow from Route 1 in College Park toward 201 Kenilworth Avenue, with the crash moved out of the roadway. Outer loop before Branch Avenue. The 2 right lanes are blocked with the work, with delays near St. Barnabas Road. DC 295 southbound delays from Benning Road past East Capitol Street. Northbound slows near Burroughs Avenue, trying to head toward Eastern Avenue, where there may be some work set up. The earlier delays on the eastbound freeway near the 3rd Street Tunnel have eased, so whatever was there should be gone. Now in Maryland, northbound I-97 near Baltimore Annapolis Boulevard, or 648. That's a report of a crash. 301 near Croom Station Road, also a report of a wreck. And Route 3 south of 32. Watch for the accident activity there. In Maryland on 270, southbound after 109, the work reported to be in the left lane. Seeing delays coming from 80 in Urbana off and on, headed past the scene. Then delays coming from Father Hurley Boulevard passing 118, where there should be some work as well. The westbound span of the Bay Bridge, the left lane of 3 blocked with the work. So 2 lanes eastbound, 2 lanes westbound right now, getting across the bridge. In Virginia, westbound 66. Before 28 in Centerville, the crash was along the right side. Eastbound seeing delays near the Manassas Rest area. This is work set up in the left lane, then a delay approaching 28 in Centerville and approaching the Beltway. Inside the Beltway, the volume getting past Washington Boulevard. Southbound 95 slows getting into Springfield, headed toward the Franconia Springfield Parkway. Watch for any accident activity there. Northbound near 630 in Stafford, the left lane blocked with emergency work from an earlier crash. Delays were out of Fredericksburg. Eliminate the gutter cleaning nightmare for good with Gutter Helmet. No more ladders, no more fall cleanings. Be installed before fall arrives. 888-5HELMET or harryhelmet.com. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
Our storm team for a 4-day forecast now with Chuck Bell.
Yes, indeed. Bright sunshine continues to stream into the nation's capital. We're up to 80 degrees now at National Airport. Already 81 in Leesburg, Virginia, and 77 in Hagerstown, Maryland. It'll be a nice afternoon to get outside, get a little work done, perhaps, even if it means just swinging to the porch in the chair. Nice day to do it. A little hot though. 90, the expected high temperature today. There will be a few isolated thunderstorms around later on in the afternoon. Not a big severe weather threat today. That is a different story for tomorrow. There will be a risk of severe storms tomorrow afternoon. It'll be around 70 on Wednesday morning. Highs tomorrow a little warmer than today, up to around 92, 93 degrees. Heat index is up probably 95-ish or so tomorrow afternoon before those storms roll in here mid to late afternoon. Then as we get to Thursday and Friday, still hot on Thursday, high 91, but rain chances go all the way from 60% tomorrow, this back down to a 20% chance on Thursday, and an isolated shower or 2 Friday, but turning a little cooler. Highs on Friday in the mid to upper 80s. Full sunshine both days this weekend with highs in the mid 80s. I'm Storm Team 4, meteorologist Chuck Bell for WTOP.
All right, thank you, Chuck. It is 10:52 now. Those big flash floods that stranded people on car roofs and washed out roads happened a month ago this week. Several roads are still closed, and the damage is just part of what local transportation departments are working on.
We are doing more paving than ever before.
All across D.C., DDOT Director Jeff Meridian says
Everything from local residential roads to our main arterial roads.
if the weather holds, DDOT aims to pave 88 miles this year. It's about halfway done.
We saw historic weather events last year that did significant damage to our roadways, and so we are in the process now of rebuilding.
Plus, last month's flash flooding.
Sinkholes and large potholes.
Other work includes key safety fixes near Gallaudet after a deadly crash.
We will be finishing construction on Florida Avenue over the next several weeks.
Max Smith, WTOP News.
A woman has been flown to the hospital with life-threatening injuries after a crash near Forest Park High School in Prince William County. It happened a few hours ago, about 7:30 this morning on Route 234 on Dumfries Road. Prince William County police say 2 cars crashed at the intersection with Spriggs Road. The woman was taken to the hospital. She was one of the drivers. A man who was driving the other car was taken to the hospital with serious but not life-threatening injuries. Police are investigating what led to the crash. They believe one of the cars ran a red light before the two collided. A Little League baseball team from Loudoun County is having a lot of fun right now in Georgia. That's because they're 1 win away from making it to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
And Ostgarden lashes one to right field. It's over the head of Dixon. It will score 1 run. Here comes Coleman around third, and he will win it for Virginia.
That is the Loudoun North-South team on ESPN2 coming from behind last night to win 6-5 over a team from Peachtree City, Georgia. The kids get the day off today. They'll play the winner of Peachtree City and Northwood, South Carolina tomorrow. That'll be at 3 p.m. in the Southeast Regional Final. That will air on ESPN. Coming up in your money.
Morning gains for the markets. What jobs are growing the fastest around here? I'm Jeff Clayton.
10:54.
Old Bay presents this woman who got an Old Bay tattoo.
I put Old Bay on crabs, corn, in sweet tea, on pizza, sloppy joes. I put it on everything I cook. I thought might as well put it on my body.
Are you a bigger Old Bay fan than this woman? Show your love on Instagram with the hashtag Old Bay Fan Contest for a chance to win an Old Bay electric scooter.
Ice cream, caramel popcorn, deer meat.
Old Bay. You don't just like it. No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of 50 United States and DC. 18 and over as of May 31st. NC 20 rules at oldbay.com/contest. Void where prohibited.
If you're a civilian federal employee with Fegley Group Term Life Insurance, check your pay stub. See how much you are paying in premiums. Then go to WAPA.org to compare group rates. Chances are, WAPA premiums will be a lot less than Fegley, up to 89% less. Underwritten by New York Life Insurance Company, 44,000 federal employees are already WAPA members. That's WAEPA.org. Compare, switch, and save with WAPA. Affordable life insurance, and more.
Your money at 25 and 55 on WTOP.
And we turn to Jeff Clayton.
Not a full recovery, nowhere near it, but we're headed in the right direction. An hour and a half into the trading day, the Dow is up 83 points. The S&P 500 index is up 22. That's more than 0.5%. Same for the NASDAQ. It's up 56 points. Americans are drinking less milk. And if you're a milk company, that's not good news. Dean Foods lost money last quarter on falling sales. Dean pointed to an accelerating pace of falling milk sales. Total U.S. dairy industry sales fell by $1.1 billion last year. D.C. is a restaurant and a tourism town, and those businesses are hiring. Leisure and hospitality has gained more than 12,000 jobs in the last year. Leading area job growth, restaurants, bars, and hotels now account for 353,000 jobs in the Washington metro. That's almost as much as the federal government. Jeff Clayton, WTOP Money.
All right, Jeff, coming up, American novelist Toni Morrison has died. And the governor of Ohio talking about gun control after the shooting in Dayton. All of that and more coming up next after traffic and weather, 10:56.
This changes everything. It's body changing, confidence changing. This is jump out of bed at 5 a.m. with more energy than ever before changing. This is Orange Theory Fitness, the smartest 1-hour workout designed to change your body from the inside out. With technology to track your progress and coaches to motivate you, giving you more strength, more results, more life. Try a free workout at participating studios. Sign up today at orangetheoryfitness.com.
America is under attack by nation-state cyber adversaries. Does your agency have visibility into your computer systems where the attacker is focused? Can you prove ransomware, malware, and APTs don't exist in your environment? I'm Damon Cavanias, head of Carbon Black Federal. Only Carbon Black gives you complete visibility to detect and prevent attacks, get to the root cause, and lock down critical systems. Carbon Black is the market-leading, FISMA-compliant threat hunting solution approved by DHS CDM for Defend. Learn more at carbonblack.com/federal.
WTOP at 10:58.
Traffic and weather on the 8s and when it breaks.
New problem being reported in Virginia on eastbound 66 at 28 in Centerville. Traffic currently stopped while they move some vehicles around for an accident. Before all this, eastbound near the Manassas Rest area, the work was set up taking a lane. So delays now through Manassas and again approaching 28 in Centerville where traffic remains stopped. Then the volume after Route 50 and inside the Beltway getting past Washington Boulevard with the lanes open. Northbound 28 after 66, the right lane blocked with the work, and westbound 66 before 28 in Centerville, the crash cleared and the travel lanes reopened. Southbound 95 after 644 Old Keene Mill Road, that crash reported along the left side with delays from the Beltway. WTOP Traffic Center is presented by Window Nation. 60% off all styles of windows. Visit windownation.com. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
Temperatures are likely to be right around 90 degrees for today, tomorrow, and Thursday before we turn cooler and less humid for the weekend. Today's high 90 with a 20 to 30% chances of thunderstorms. 92 and humid tomorrow with a likelihood of strong thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon. And then high at 91 on Thursday and 88 Friday. I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Chuck Bell for WTOP.
We've got humidity up there at 56%, 82 degrees as we head to near 90 today.
This is WTOP, Washington's top news. WTOP-FM Washington, WWWT-FM Manassas, WTLP-FM Braddock Heights Frederick, and online at WTOP.com.
Good morning, I'm Deborah Feinstein. Coming up, an arrest is made in connection with last week's shooting in D.C.'s 3rd Street Tunnel.
A Spotsylvania high school falls victim to a major theft. I'm Melissa Howell. A vigil at NRA headquarters.
Our government is broken.
In Fairfax, I'm Michelle Bash.
A WTOP exclusive, the Silver Line sets a hoped-for opening date. I'm Max Smith.
Wall Street, the Dow is up 108.
ABC News is next, sponsored by Lido Pizza. Lido Pizza never cuts corners.
11 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. White House advisor Kellyanne Conway says President Trump is open to considering legislative proposals, including the possibility of expanding gun background checks following the latest mass shootings.
He is open to hearing from everyone, but we can't get our advice from people screaming on TV. Those who are elected to do their jobs here in Washington really should either return to Congress or come to the White House to speak to the president about what can be done.
Top Democrats are calling on Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to interrupt the Senate's August recess and come back to work on legislation in Washington. President Trump expected to visit both Dayton and El Paso tomorrow to offer, the White House says, the nation's support following the weekend shootings. With their lone suspect sitting in jail, investigators in El Paso are piecing together a timeline of events leading up to the massacre.
Up until about 6 weeks ago, Patrick Crucius was living with his grandparents in Allen, Texas, north of Dallas, and was enrolled in junior college. Late last Friday or early Saturday morning, he climbed into his gray Honda and began the 650-mile drive to El Paso, a place where he knew no one. In his car, an assault-style rifle and a handgun. He took an off-ramp from Interstate 10 and got lost in a neighborhood and then spotted a Walmart. Investigators say he went inside and ate, returned to his car, and collected his rifle. Within minutes, nearly 50 people would lie dead or wounded in the parking lot and on the floor. Jim Ryan, ABC News, El Paso.
Famed author Toni Morrison died at 88.
Toni Morrison once told an interviewer she wanted to be remembered as trustworthy, as generous, but she may be best remembered for her words. Morrison wrote prize-winning novels about the Black American experience.
I didn't want to speak for Black people. I wanted to speak to and to be among us.
Her historical novel Beloved won the Pulitzer Prize. Morrison then became the first black woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. President Obama presented her with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2012.
Listening to ABC News.
What would it take for you to get a tattoo you didn't want? $1 million? How about 1 million socks? I'm Randy from Bombas. When me and my business partner Dave, how's it going, quit our jobs to start a sock company, Bombas, we wanted to make the best socks in the history of feet. No more annoying seam, no more falling down your leg, added arch support. You get the idea. And what's better than creating the best socks in the history of feet? Sharing them. This is what we do. One pair purchased equals one pair donated to those in need. Our dream was always to donate 1 million pairs. We thought it would take 10 years. That's why Dave said, when we donate 1 million pairs of socks, I'll get a tattoo to celebrate. But then something happened. People loved our socks. And instead of 10 years, it only took 2.5. 1 million pairs. And one Bombas tattoo on my arm.
Feel the most comfortable socks in the history of feet by going to bombas.com/topnews and get 20% off your first order. That's BOMBAS.com/topnews.
It's 11:03. Welcome to Tuesday, August 6th. We've got 83 degrees sunshine with highs around 90 today.
Live from the Glass Enclosed Nerve Center, this is Washington's top news, 103.5 FM and WTOP.com. Here are Mark Lewis and Deborah Feinstein.
Well, thank you for joining us. Mark is off today. D.C. police have arrested the man suspected of shooting a driver after a crash last week on I-395 in the 3rd Street Tunnel. That incident left a man with life-threatening injuries, and it closed all northbound lanes for 3 hours during the height of rush hour. 21-year-old Daquan Brooks is charged with assault with intent to kill. We'll bring you more information on this developing story as soon as we get it. Well, a year ago, we were celebrating the arrival of Wayne Rooney, and now today we're coming to terms with the fact that his time in D.C.